Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. This is general readings, so it may not resonate with you. If that is the case, please check your placements. Your messages can be there. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? Show me the energies around Taurus. Show them the guidance, the advice for your higher self. Taurus. What should they be aware of? What should they know? Show me the story, the images for Taurus. One more time. Nice. Just poke them a little bit to the sun. Alright, very nice reading, Taurus. So right now it looks like you're having a lot of options. You have the Seven of Cups, indicating that you might be looking at a lot of opportunities, and they're all shining, but they might not all of them be gold. So you're in the situation of trying to pick the best. You have a lot of choices. This might be with work or love, friendship, connections, you know. The Seven of Cups also indicates that you might be having an illusion. This is the card of illusion and confusion. You're probably confused. You don't know what to pick out of all of those options that you have. The problem or the challenge is that you're crying or you're feeling sad. You're disappointed. You're crying over spilled milk. This is kind of like a saying of, okay, don't cry over small things, because if you look at the image, yeah, 3 of them spill, but there's 2 more. It's just that the person doesn't see them because they have to turn and see the other opportunities. So even though, yeah, I would take this situation more as confusion in front of all of those options and connections also. But the problem or the challenge is that you are going through some sort of disappointment. In the past, either you were saving money, this is the Four of Coins, you were working toward material and practical things, because this is Pentacles, so it's associated with money and practical things, grounded things, you know. So the Four of Coins represents also probably that you were hanging on to something. Maybe you were hanging on to something really tight. And now you're seeing that there's other things. It might put you in a state of disappointment. The Four of Coins also represents when you might be in a generous mode, like sharing with people, or it might be a reminder of that. Don't hang on too tight as what you have, and share with others. Share. So it can be either or. You're happy consciously, even though this card, this might be, remember, cards are, they might represent four things. This might be you or another person or an action or an external or internal concept. So this is you, and this is what is affecting you. It might be you that are in that state of crying over spilled milk, or someone or something that you're dealing with. But consciously you're happy because you have the Sun, Leo energy. You might have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo. So the Leo energy, it's, I mean, this means that you're consciously happy, and look at this, subconsciously you are beyond happy, which is the Ten of Cups. So when we look at the Celtic cross, these two cards are looking inside your head. I might be beginning to see as an overall energy that this might not even be you. This might be someone that is connected to you somehow. But there's some sort of energy of disappointment and, you know, just sadness, grieving, and it's coming across you. Because why am I saying it's not you? Because you're happy in your head, you're happy in your subconscious, and in the near future, you're the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, not to talk about this one, which is you, Taurus, but we'll get to that one now. So that's why I'm saying this is not you. Now I'm seeing further that that Five of Cups is not you crying. Someone or maybe someone you love. It's like that. Look, you in the near few days, or happening right now, you're like a spark. You're creative. People love you. You're very attractive. You're like a charm. The Queen of Wands is like, you know, she's like the magician, like she's got those magic powers. And just look at that. If you look at symbolism in the card, the black cat. So she's kind of like, you know, with that wand. Wands are energies of passion, fire, also of manifestation. Because they, you know, what you, like a magic wand, what you touch, you're going to manifest. So the Queen of Wands is saying that. You're in your reading right here. The energy, this card in the Celtic cross represents the energy that you're bringing into your situation or whatever, or whoever you're dealing with. You're bringing your own essence. The Empress. This is Taurus energy. Taurus or Libra. Either or. I would say it's your reading, so this is Taurus. You're very grounded, number one. That's why in your head you have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Energies of joy and energies of family and happiness. And this is you. You're putting in your own essence of nurturing abundance, the union of the mind, body, spirit. This is you manifesting right now. Taurus energy in your reading. The Empress means that you're bringing that touch of, feminine power, feminine abundance, fertility. This is the card of the beginning of something new. By the way, you're in Gaia's channel. This is Gaia. When you look at other tarot decks, they show this card as the person, you see, she looks pregnant. This is the card of fertility and getting pregnant. And in the other tarot decks, inside her belly, she has the world, Gaia. That's what Gaia is. So you're bringing that Gaian energy into whatever situation you're dealing with. And that situation is someone suffering, or something put you across that energy of disappointment and grieving and just feeling sad, gloomy, blue, just overspilled milk. Come on. And you're dealing with some sort of a situation of patience. The Temperance card represents here, this position means what's coming from the outside. The Temperance card represents that either you might be required to be patient and virtuous in this situation that you are confronting, the situation of pain and sadness, but it might be the person that you're dealing with. There's 5 major arcana in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You have here that you're scared of the unexpected. You're fearing the unexpected about to happen, which is a tower. Something will collapse in front of you just to give way to another new beginning. Either you're afraid of that or you hope that. You're hoping that something finish and collapse in order to have a new beginning. And how you're going to be in the long-term future, the card that concludes. I'm not concluding yet. I'm just going because there's so major arcanas. Virgo energy, the Hermit. You're going to be looking and searching inside you, soul searching. So right now, I would say this sort of bad energy that is affecting you, the 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk, grieving, feeling so disappointed, like there's nothing else. And it might be that somebody put you in that state, even though you're consciously happy, or someone you're dealing with is in that state of disappointment and just like, let me put on my glasses to see what, not being able to turn around and see that there are other blessings, other opportunities. This is also the card of betrayal. Maybe somebody has betrayed you, or you betray someone, or there's some sort of betrayal coming across your path. Some sort of bitterness, self-pity. It can signify a broken heart. Someone has a broken heart. You're bringing your energy of abundance and to say the beginning and creation, the creation of something beautiful. But somehow in the long-term future, this means in the next few months, you're going to be soul searching. You're going to be going away from the chaos and searching inside you to find the light. So there's 5 major arcana. I mean, out of all the signs, I think I've been reading for a week. I'm supposed to finish all the signs today. One more to go, Pisces. And that's it. Then I begin with Libra again. But you're in your own reading, saying that, whatever is happening to you right now, that bitterness that is across your path, that's, you're gonna kind of like transform that. Only the Empress can transform, you know. This is the most beautiful of all the feminine cards in the tarot. She can transform bitterness into honey. And you're going to be doing that because this card, the Queen of Wands, is indicating that you're going to use that, that wand, that manifestation powers. She's she's a manifester. She can do things that other queens cannot. That's why she's the Queen of Wands. You're going to be using those sources, those skills that you have, you Taurus. The divine feminine, creativity, fertility, motherhood, unity, the goddess. You're bringing in your goddess nature. This is also a card of sensuality. Some people might be getting pregnant right now with this card. I mean, for some Taurus people watching the video, that's why they're coming in with this card. They might just got the news, you're pregnant. What a beautiful news, right? Nurturing, abundance, empathy. You're going to bring your empathy and your unconditional love, because this is the card of unconditional love, which is actually what true love is. She's love, she's Venus. To that situation of bitterness and crying that you're facing right now. Your own essence. It's like giving birth to an abundantly rich future. That's what you're thinking of. And it's a beautiful card to be in the reading, not only because it's you, but also because when we look at the long-term future card, we're looking at a card of searching, a card of going inside the human soul to find that, ultimate truth. And it's good that you're bringing in that energy of the Emperatriz, the Empress. So whoever or whatever you're dealing with is the Temperance card, the alchemy. This card represents the blending of all the energies, harmony, moderation. It's like the mix of masculine and feminine balance, duality and amalgamation. This person has a lot of patience. It's either the person that you're dealing with, or the work situation, or whatever it is, or maybe this situation is going to require that you have a lot of patience, restraint, purpose, neutrality. You're not picking a side. That's why this is such a great card. That's essentially what temperance means, in the meaning of all the meanings. Because temperance refers to being in the middle ground of going to the extremes. That person or that situation that you're dealing with, it's very balanced. And it has that patience and that perpetual motion to achieve whatever it is. And that alchemy, that's the first word, alchemy. It's like a perfect chemistry. This is the card of chemistry. So be aware, I would say, be mindful of that energy that you're dealing with, because at this moment you're dealing with that situation of bitterness and disappointment. Be mindful of that energy if you're required to have it, or if the person in front of you has it, and appreciate that. I would say the main advice in the reading, when I look at the Tower, this is a major card, Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. But this is the card representing that you are terrified of the rug being pulled under your feet. You're terrified of something unexpected, or some sort of news coming to you that is like boom, it demolishes everything, it destroys everything. That's why you see that Tower. So people don't like this card. It's terrifying. And this is your hopes and fears position. So I might not be saying that maybe in the reading, because you are beautifully you're depicting beautiful thoughts in your head. Look, sun, the happiest card in the tarot. Joy, happiness, abundance, plenitude. You're consciously like that, and subconsciously you are even more beautiful. I might be saying that, too much happiness sometimes. The Greeks advise that to people, that maybe too much happiness, take it slow, because nothing is permanent. Too much happiness, and you might be afraid. You might be afraid of that destruction. This is a card of chaos and destruction. You're afraid of some sort of destruction coming to you. It's either that, or as I said earlier, you're hoping that you can finish something completely to have a new beginning. The conclusion of the reading is speaking that you're going to be in a hermit mode. The hermit, Virgo energy. This is a beautiful card too. This is the card of, going to meditation, step away from the noise, from the chaos. Look at this. Step away from that. From that confusion. This is a kind of confusion. Or maybe that so much, options, or maybe finding this light inside you will make you realize and step out of that energy of confusion. You are definitely going to be using your sources and power, and you're bringing in the good things. So this is the card that is concluding that is going to be well. It's just that it requires you, or either you're going to be like that, or dealing with something like that, that is an energy of soul searching. That's how you're going to be. It could be in the next few months. These sort of energies affect people for a long term, especially this position in the Celtic cross. The hermit is showing us your long-term future. You're going to be hermiting, soul searching. That light is inside you. This person in the state of solitude, they find all the answers, which is actually a very powerful thing to do. Very few people do it. Most people are scared of being alone. But it's only in the state of solitude and contemplation and looking inside you. That's what you actually do in meditation. You detach yourself from the external world. You don't think or reflect on anything external. It's just going inside you. This is how you're going to be, like a monk. Like a freaking monk, a hermit. It's good. There's some sort of blending. There's a good blending in the reading. I would like to conclude. Maybe the advice is, turn around. The advice might be, don't cry over those minor things. Turn around and see all of the other blessings, the possibilities. Keep thinking positive. Don't be scared of that unexpected problem or unexpected discussion. Unexpected, you could say, impermanence of life coming towards you. Deal good with it. Because only through that light inside you, you can find the answers. Only through that light. It's an internal light. This is an internal journey that the person begins. You're going to begin that in the next few months. It's a nice reading, Taurus. You're here. And all of this blending, it's taking you in a good direction, because the hermit is an amazing energy. All right. Thank you for coming to the channel, guys. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you can share this with other Taurus friends. Feel free to like, subscribe, and come back soon. See you soon, guys. Thank you.